Hi, welcome to SAA, Stuffed Animal Academy. I'm Ms.Gad, and this is my English 1 honors class. Hey class, it's so great to see you again. Last time we left off, we read Act 1 of Romeo and Juliet. Okay, so can everyone please sit around in the circle? That's, okay, there we go. Okay, so let's start Act 2. So, of course, where we left off was they had just went to a party and they were love at first sight. They looked at each other and they fell in love. And you would have assumed that they would have just went home, except Romeo just couldn't go home without seeing Juliet one more time, as you can see here in the picture when they were in love. Do you guys see that? Perfect. Alright, so Romeo decides that he wanted to go see Juliet one more time. So he jumped over a wall and landed into Juliet's garden, where her room was with her balcony. He decided to hide in a tree, and while he was hiding, his friends were looking everywhere for him. "Romeo, Romeo," they said. Mercutio and Benvolio just couldn't find him anywhere. And then they decided, you know what, let's just go home. So then Romeo was still hiding in a tree when Juliet went and looked out her window. Gazing to the night sky, she declared her love for Romeo. "I love Romeo. Why does the name matter? It's just a name. Like, anyone can have a name. It doesn't define who you are. Me and him could still get married." That's everything that Juliet thought when she was gazing out the window. And Romeo heard all of it. It's like him hearing her deep personal secrets. That's not something you just tell a person the first time you see them. But Romeo heard all of it, and then he came out. Juliet was so embarrassed that he heard her say that stuff. But she didn't worry. She shouldn't worry, at least, because Romeo felt the same exact way. So, does everyone get the story so far? So this is pretty much forbidden love. Kind of. So then pretty much, they decided that they were going to get married at the end, if Romeo wanted it, which he would tell her. And then they kept saying poets to each other, and then they eventually left. So, is everyone on track? Perfect. So the next morning, early in the morning, Romeo went to Friar, and he wanted to get married. Now, Friar made sure that Romeo was positive that he wanted to marry Juliet. And he wasn't sure if that was exactly the right choice, or if he was going too fast. He even gave Romeo a lecture about how everything can have two different sides to it, like how something can be used for poison or for good. But Romeo was positive, and Friar did think it would be a good chance for the Capulets and Montagues to end their feud. So finally they were going to get married, and the nurse wanted to know what is going to happen between Romeo and Juliet. So she went to see what would happen, and she figured out that Romeo was going to marry her. Then when she got home, Juliet could not wait. She needed to know what was going to happen, except the nurse said to be the kind of nurse she is, which we all know what kind of nurse she is, right? Exactly. So she kept on doing stuff, and Juliet was literally going crazy trying to figure out what was happening. And then the nurse told her that Romeo was going to marry her. Juliet could not be any happier. And that's where we leave off. So guys, did you like Act 2? And that's it for Ms. Gad's English class.